thank you for joining me here this evening. The time is currently 9:17 p.m. Central, and you have a live look at two strong tornadoes that are on the ground right now in Lebanon, Ohio. We've got one over here closer to the eastern portion of Lebanon, and another one that is near the downtown area. We do have multiple tornado warnings issued for these storms. For some reason, these warnings are left at radar indicated, but these are definitely tornadoes on the ground. Again, there are very clear CC drops there, very deep CC drops, so these are likely small tornadoes, but again, they could be on the stronger side of things if they have a debris signature that impressive. I will say, the one up on close to the downtown area of Lebanon looks like it has just lifted. Much less of a correlation coefficient drop, but again, this one down here close to T39 is very impressive still. This has been on the ground for a few minutes, but it's only been left at radar indicated. So we're going to continue to watch this tornado here as it heads off towards Martha's Mill and the Seniors right now. So again, this is a possibly, not even possibly, this is guaranteed a tornado on the ground again. We have a CC drop on top of a velocity couplet, and there's also, you can kind of even tell on reflectivity, there's a bit of bite into the rain there, okay? So again, at the very least, we'd have one tornado on the ground. This is near Morrow. This just ripped through the northern portion of Morrow, Ohio. And again, we did have another tornado on the ground just a minute ago, closer to downtown Lebanon. We do actually have a cyclone port here in Lebanon, but unfortunately it will not let me bring that up for some reason. Not sure why. It's probably because I'm quad box. We'll go ahead and end the quad box. No, I still can't bring it up. I don't know why. I did just install the new Radar Omega update. Okay, now this one is on observed. So confirmed tornado on the ground, and it even mentions, radar shows debris in the air. Let's check out our other storm. So for some reason, that one's gotten observed, even though that one's likely lifted at this point. But the one that's most likely still on the ground has not even been warned. Or upgraded to observed yet, I should say. Again, these are very small tornadoes, but they could be relatively strong. And it looks like we even have another tornado here. Okay, this has been upgraded to observed, this one as well. Radar shows debris in the air. Guys, we could have multiple tornadoes on the ground again. We're talking about one here, northeast of Morrow. This one up here, north of Morrow. Guys, this is a complicated scenario where we have multiple tornadoes on the ground, but they're both on the weaker side. Man, that is going to take a while to get while to get used to. I have not looked at the side layout yet with the new Radar Omega update, but now I have. Jeez. I mean, it's not terrible. It's just that's going to take a while to get used to. I think it actually looks probably better than the old one, but jeez. Way different. I'll say that much. So at this point, this is like our third tornado of the stream in like 5 minutes. And again, it's near Senior right now. These are very dangerous storms here because they're producing brief spin-up tornadoes. So they're not really, too scary. But some of them had, again, pretty deep CC drops. So they've got to be, decently strong, I would think. New tornado warning has been issued. That's in Lawrence County, Illinois. Alright. That does include the town of Lawrenceville. So if you're in Lawrenceville, make sure that you're getting to your tornado safe spot right now. Indoors, away from windows, and on the lowest floor of a building in an interior room. Like a closet or a bathroom. And, that is actually only 3 counties away from me. Yeah, no problem, Leighton. Yep, that's my job here, to keep people safe throughout the day here. See, I can load up that one, but I can't load up our other one. Near Lebanon. That's weird. Did it get knocked out or something? No, because if it still let me bring it up, it just wouldn't show the stats. Okay. Wow. Holy cow. All of a sudden, that is a very strong tornado. Okay, we have a strong tornado moving through Senior, Ohio. I'm going to go ahead and update the stream title to Strong Tornado on the Ground. That is a very large debris ball. Okay, yeah, that's a very strong tornado. And again, we may even have a tornado still up here near Martha's Mills. In fact, it's very likely. So we have a twin tornado type situation here. Again, this is a strong tornado, though, at the very least. Again, that is a huge debris ball over Senior. Again, they're so small and so brief, but they're strong. And, like, again, this is, like, the third one so far. Like, originally, it was this one up here, then it went down to here, then here. The biggest tornado to hit in New York City was an EF2. I did not know that. So, again, if you're just not tuning in, we do have 4 tornado warnings right now across portions of the Midwest. We have multiple tornadoes on the ground in Ohio. And we have a strong tornado on the ground in the town of Senior, Ohio. And unfortunately, this is a very populated region that it's going through right now. So that is not good. And wow. Guys, that debris ball continues to get larger. Again, this is a strong tornado at the very least. This may even go PDS, you guys. What does that do? I don't know. We're just going to have to figure out all this stuff as we go along here with the new Raider Omega update. Okay, but anyway, this is a huge tornado, you guys. I mean, we're talking about a 1.5 mile wide debris ball, just about, with this thing. That does not mean the tornado is 1.5 miles wide, but the debris that it's picking up into the atmosphere is, which is why we recommend anywhere in the warning polygon you take shelter. Yeah, I hope everybody there is going to be okay. This is kind of unexpected. In fact, this is very unexpected. You can even see the debris ball a little bit on reflectivity. That and there east of Senior's debris. Again, if you're in Senior, you need to stay in your tornado safe spot, because while the tornadoes pass you, there could still be flying debris in the atmosphere there. And again, this is a decently strong tornado here, you guys. Again, this may go PDS. Would not surprise me at all. We've had a ton of PDS tornadoes today that I wasn't even live for, because it's been so insane today. They updated this. Okay, not PDS, but there's an extension now. This does include Wilmington, Clarksville. So this new warning box in Ohio, you need to get to your safe spot right now. Oh, thanks, Freddie McKinney. It's just so cool that randomly now Freddie McKinney will pop up into my live chat. That's so cool. Yeah, thank you so much. Again, if you're just not tuning in, we have a large and strong tornado on the ground east of Senior, Ohio. This is a huge debris ball. I mean, guys, this is one of the bigger debris balls that we've seen today. Again, surprisingly not PDS yet, but this is a confirmed tornado on the ground. At 10:23 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a tornado-producing storm was located near Morrow, moving northeast at 25 miles per hour. Hazard, damaging tornado. So again, if you're in this area, you need to be getting to your safe spot right now. Your tornado safe spot. Yeah, W Freddy. Again, this is a very large and strong tornado, guys. And the thing is, on velocities, it doesn't even look that impressive. I mean, you could barely even tell there's rotation there. But there's quite a significant amount of debris in the atmosphere here, guys. So again, this is a decently strong tornado here. Wow. That debris ball is just becoming more and more widespread. I mean, we're talking about debris over, like, a 3-mile swath here, potentially. Guys, this is a very large area of debris here. Again, that definitely doesn't mean the tornado is 3 miles wide. That is definitely not the case. That would be record-breaking right there. But the actual debris that it's picking up definitely could be. It could be that wide, the area there. I have not been on a chase before. I really want to, though. Once I get my driver's license, I'm definitely going to start doing more and more tornado chases. That'll be awesome. I know it's kind of a dangerous, job, but honestly, I would not be too upset if that became my career. Freddy needs to take me. That would be awesome. That'd be kind of hilarious, though. You also want to chase? Yeah, I know a lot of people actually really want to do it, and it is it's a very fun job, I imagine, but, I mean, it gets dangerous. Wow. So again, the CC is actually the values are so deep that the correlation coefficient can't even register it anymore. I could do both meteorologist and chaser. New tornado warning has now been issued. That's for Clinton County, Ohio. That's to the south of our other area, to the area that we have the large tornado in. That's actually for another area of rotation near Blanchester. So if you're in this tornado warning, seek shelter immediately on the lowest floor of a building away from windows in an interior room. If you're in a mobile home, evacuate. And you've especially got to do that with this tornado, you guys. I mean, this is actually really bad. This is going to slam right towards Clarksville and Vandervoort's Corners. And even if the actual tornado doesn't go there, again, the debris is huge. Again, I'm a little surprised this is not a PDS tornado yet. This is a very strong tornado here, you guys. I mean, just look at its progression. It's still getting larger, actually. It was on the ground all the way back here towards Morrow. Look, we had one tornado up near Lebanon. We had this one near Martha's Mills. Then this one popped up near Morrow, and we had 3 tornadoes at once, or 3 areas of debris at once, anyway. But likely 3 small tornadoes we had at once. But now one of them has gotten past the small stage, that's for sure. It's become a large one. So guys, again, if you're including this warning, you need to be getting indoors and away from windows immediately. It almost looks like this could still be a twin tornado. I'm almost wondering what this is up here, over Wilmington Road. This could still be a twin tornado event. Again, it already was at one point. This is pretty dangerous, you guys. And I would not mess around with this. If I'm anywhere in this warning box, I would be getting to my safe spot right now. Let's go back to our storm in Illinois near Lawrenceville. It's rotated a little bit, but it's not that impressive. I don't know if it really deserved a tornado warning. It is definitely having the threat of large hail and damaging winds, though. So again, if you're in this box, you should be seeking shelter. Oh, I hadn't looked at reflectivity yet. I guess it probably did deserve that warning with that kind of hook echo. Again, surprisingly, this is not a PDS tornado yet, that being a particularly dangerous situation tornado yet. I mean, it's pretty obvious this is relatively strong, guys. And it's still on the ground. Holy cow. I mean, guys, that is a ton of debris. And again, this could be a whole separate tornado up here. We're talking about an area that's like 4 miles wide of debris falling. That is just crazy. Just wait till Reed Timmer chats, and that's going to be crazy. I love just all the Storm Chaser chatting memes, like, oh, who's going to chat next in Davis's stream? It's going to be James Spann. It's going to be Ryan Hall. It's going to be Reed Timmer. It's going to be Pico's Hank. Again, very strong tornado on the ground there near Clarksville, Ohio. Again, this is a pretty dangerous situation here. Again, you need to get to your safe space immediately. If you're in a mobile home, evacuate that, obviously. And now the debris is officially falling on the north side of Clarksville, Ohio. Wow, you guys. So again, lots of debris here. I can't even tell how much of this is debris, but most of it is, I think. And again, whatever this is could be a whole separate tornado. It's kind of hard to tell at the moment, though. But yeah, the tornado has now crossed county lines into Clinton County, Ohio. And this is a very dangerous tornado here, guys. I mean, all tornadoes are dangerous, but this one's kind of especially dangerous. And our storm near Midland's actually rotating pretty well as well. I'll be better than all of them? Thank you. I don't believe that, but thank you. So again, there's your tornado right in there. It looks to be, like, after this, I'm going to keep watching the Michigan tornado emergency. I keep forgetting we've had a tornado emergency today because those feel like they're getting so much more common. Like, we've had, like, what, 4 over the past 2 weeks? And we went through, like, a 6-month period without getting any. It's just crazy how active the weather's been lately, guys. And I haven't mentioned this yet. Originally, I said the Barnesdale, Oklahoma tornado is preliminary rated EF3. Now it's preliminary rated EF4 plus. Low end EF4 damage indicator was there. That was found out this afternoon. I've just forgotten to mention it since then. Holy cow. Again, we're talking about a ton of debris here, guys. "25 days till hurricane season." Yeah, I'm ready. If you guys don't know, I have my hurricane season coverage coverage trailer scheduled on YouTube right now for May 15th. So if you haven't already, make sure to turn notifications on for that stream. Because I'm kind of going to explain how I'm going to be covering this hurricane season, what I think is going to happen this hurricane season. But yeah. It's going to be entertaining, guys. It really is. We're going to hopefully be saving some lives, providing life-saving information. Last year, I covered hurricanes, but not live, obviously. I don't know. This one's been in effect for a while. I haven't mentioned it yet this stream, but near Dublin, there's an area of rotation. Again, seek shelter away from windows on the lowest floor possible. You're under a tornado warning. So give me just a second here. I'm looking something up. But yeah, make sure you guys do have notifications on for that if you are interested in watching that, because I already have that scheduled. Thank you, John McKinney. May 15th is your mom's birthday. Yikes. Yeah, I would not condone you skipping your mom's birthday to watch that stream. But anyway, give me just a second. I'm looking something up. You love Dr. Levi? He does tropical tidbits. I did not know that. I believe our tornado is lifted here, but stay in your safe spot. There's still some debris in the atmosphere, it looks like, and this could also recycle and drop back down. At this point, if there's any debris, it's going to be located off to the east of Clarksville. Yeah, I mean, there's still a decent amount there, it looks like, near Ogden. Hopefully you don't get hit by any hurricanes this year. Yeah, I mean, again, I don't want to say too much, because I do want to... I'm not going to have, like, a full-on hurricane forecast during that stream. But I'm going to be talking about how, like, the activity I think is going to happen this season. And it's going to be big, so you gotta watch out for that. Yeah, I know who Dr. Levi is, but I didn't know he created Tropical Tidbits. Alright, this is a possible tornado, by the way. Oh, never mind. That's just contamination. This is an increasingly concerning area of rotation, though, north of Vincennes. Again, this is about to cross over the Wabash River here into Indiana. Again, this is a tornado warning storm at the minute. Not confirmed, however. And, again, our tornado over here never went PDS. And the warning on the backside of this has been removed, actually. This area of rotation never really ended up doing anything. Stay in your safe place, though, because it still could. But I think at this point, honestly, we're going to be watching this storm closer to Vincennes a little bit more. Vincennes, Indiana, that is. Okay, and currently this is in Illinois, but this is going to cross over the Wabash River soon. You'll definitely tune in on the 15th? Alright, that's nice to see. I know we got a lot of people that have already liked this stream before it's even gone on the air. By the way, new severe thunderstorm warning for this storm. Holy cow. The considerable and all red scared me there. I haven't seen that yet. So this is looking like they're actually going to drop the tornado warning for this storm, potentially. I don't know, though. I think they'll probably continue it. But 70-mile-per-hour winds, 1-inch in diameter hail, and a possible tornado are all associated with this storm. So, if you are in this severe thunderstorm warning, you need to seek shelter on the lowest floor of a building, away from windows in an interior room, because, again, this is a rotating storm, also producing 70-mile-per-hour winds and 1-inch hail. You're in my hallway in Panama City, Florida for Category 5 Hurricane Michael. I cannot imagine what it would be like inside of a Category 5 hurricane. That would actually be insane. Hurricane chasing, I think, is even more dangerous than tornado chasing. Because with a hurricane, you can't really see it. You never know whenever it's really going to pick up. You know, a tornado you can clearly see, usually. Keyword big, usually. But, no, a tornado you can usually see pretty clearly. But hurricanes, you can't see them until they're there. So they're pretty dangerous to chase, obviously, for that reason. Alright, new tornado warning has been issued. I thought it was an extension for that one, but it is actually not. It's an extension for a storm near Dublin. This is for the north side of Columbus, Ohio. Seek shelter immediately on the lowest floor possible away from windows. You're in whitewash of the eye wall. That would just be... Every part of a Category 5 hurricane is insane. The thing is that, you know, obviously there is a tornado season, but tornadoes can happen at any time of year, alright? I mean, technically hurricanes can, but let's be real, they don't happen outside of June, July, August, September, October. So the reason that I feel like hurricanes are not talked about quite as much as tornadoes is because of how less often they happen, but hurricanes are usually ending up being more intense than tornadoes because it's a wider area of damage. The Houston flooding was probably the second worst this year. I think the California flooding was way worse. At this point, it's hard to know even what California flooding you're referencing because there have been so many California floods over the past few months. But yeah, they've all been insane, so I'd have to agree with you on that. I know a couple of streams ago I said the Houston flooding was the worst this year, but I kind of forgot about California. Like, these are not normal. These are not normal atmospheric rivers that California's gotten over the past year. These are rare, strong ones. Might as well be hurricanes. Less trees, more flooding. Yeah, for sure. California's a desert too. I mean, it depends on what part of California you're talking about. But yeah, quite a bit of desert land, so it floods easily. They did not even end up continuing the tornado warning still for this storm. I will say this is across two different National Weather Service zones, so maybe one zone thinks it's intense enough to earn a tornado warning and the other doesn't. But if anything, it's getting stronger. So I think the Indiana side here, for the National Weather Service in Indianapolis, will issue a tornado warning for this storm. At least for the Bicknell, Bruceville area, Emerson, Busserin, and Edwardsport, as well as Freelandville area. So, again, if you're in that area, you should be seeking shelter because this storm is coming in, and it might as well be tornado warning, guys. I mean, one National Weather Service office thinks that it is tornado warning worthy. So, that should tell you something. Just because the other doesn't does not mean it's not an intense storm. That's for sure. New tornado warning has now been issued, and that is for the storm. And it's almost for the exact same area that I just mentioned. That's a radar-indicated threat there. But again, this is honestly our best rotating storm at this point. Who would have thought it would come out of Illinois? Texas had their biggest wildfire this year. Yeah, I knew that. I was live for that event. I went live for that event once. That was just devastating. You guys, I think what I am going to do here is end off the live stream. Unfortunately, I cannot be live for too long tonight. But I do want to thank you all for tuning in. It's been a decent stream. I know it wasn't the longest stream ever, but we got some severe weather coverage done. We had a strong tornado there in Ohio for a little bit. So, yeah, I do want to thank you all for tuning in, and I will see you all